Good morning, happy Thursday. And yes, that is how much creatures of routine we are. That is the washing machine again on a Thursday morning. It's Thursday and it's weigh day, and I've got my usual weigh day breakfast, which is a Irish cream coffee made with almond milk and peanut butter skinny syrup. Then I've got 40 grams of fruit and nut Weetabix minis, which is my healthy extra B, a Muller Light banana and custard yogurt, some defrosted raspberries, and I found my cinnamon again to start flavouring my breakfasts. So I've got my healthy extra B in the Weetabix and one sin for the banana and custard yogurt. As usual on a Thursday, I don't know if you're spotting a pattern to my meals as yet, but I have a 3-egg omelette and it's filled with leftover chicken from yesterday and 30 grams of light cheese for part of my healthy extra A. And then I've also got a tablespoon of my spicy tomato chutney, which is half a sin. I'm also nearly at the end of this. I really will miss these. I'm going to have to try and track them down. And then I've got a salad, green leaves, peppers, cucumber, red onion and tomatoes. And I've got salt and balsamic vinegar on there. And I've also got a tablespoon of this light French dressing, which is half a sin. So I've got one sin on the plate for my sauces, an easy peeler and a plum, and a diet lemonade. I've just come down to make my drink, and Andrew is doing a Mrs. Hinch. Are you cleaning, love? It's your day off.
I'm better than Mrs. Hinch. I was doing this before she even knew about
cleaning.
Yeah.
It looks very nice, clean and tidy in here and upstairs.
You've got to tell them about the smell.
Oh yes.
Tell them about the smell I've made.
What's the smell? Quickly, I've got to go back to work.
Oh bloody hell! It's this. This is the best polish for smell.
Hold it still.
Oh.
From Marks and Spencer's, isn't it?
Mm.
Furniture polish, honeyflower and sandalwood, and it does smell very, very nice.
It does, doesn't it?
And we're looking a bit cleaner in here, aren't we,
Put all his toys away, so he's fed up.
No toys out at the moment for 5 minutes. So afternoon snack is my usual coffee, and then I've got some chocolate quark for one sin. It's half a pot of quark with half a portion of honeycomb chocolate powder in there and some chopped easy peeler, so that's one sin there. Andrew tells me he's also pulled out all the utensils and kettle and everything and cleaned all the surfaces in the kitchen, so they're looking very clean. And it looks like it's mopping next, and I shall go back to work. Well, good afternoon. I have finished work, and as you can see, it's about 10 to 5. As I said yesterday, I am off to weigh-in, which starts at 5:30, but I need to get there slightly earlier because I am the pay desk lady. I'm on the social team, so I'll be setting off soon. And then I am going to a fashion show at my local M&Co, which is, if you've not heard of it, it's a ladies' dress store. And it's in aid of the Peter Pan charity. £4 entry, and I've rang them up today and they said, oh, you can just buy a ticket on the door. And that's at 7 o'clock, so I should be able to get there in time. So I just thought it'd be something different. I do like shopping at M&Co. Hopefully I'll be able to film a couple of bits and it'll be a little bit of a outing for me. It's not something I've ever been to before or experienced, so I just thought I'd see what that kind of thing is like. So I've got my Peacock's blouse on and my Primark black trousers. I'll put my boots on in a minute. I am taking my own food because I'm presuming there will be little bits and pieces. There might be little bits and pieces to eat there. Now, I'm fairly unembarrassable, so I am quite happy to sort of sit out of the way somewhere and eat my own things that I've bought. If there is something that really catches my fancy, because it's weighing and in theory I'm a Target member, although I'm over Target at the minute, I might have it, but I will let you know if I do. Either if I can show you what's there, I will do, or I'll catch up with you afterwards, and I'll try and get some time. Hopefully it won't be too late when I get back, that I can catch up with my weighing results and things like that. So yeah, this kind of behaviour, taking and preparing my own food, is what has got me to where I am, and I refuse to be ashamed of taking my own food and being on plan. It would be very dangerous for me to go without having anything to eat, and there'd be food there that's like sandwiches and sausage rolls or whatever. There might not be anything, I don't know. So I'm just trying to protect my own weight loss. If there is something there that really catches my fancy, I might try it. But if not, at least I have some of my own snacks. And if I'm going to be there until whatever time, I'm not going to be really hungry. So I'll show you what I'm taking. So I made a rice bowl last night. So I made it using this Bachelor's Curry Super Rice, which is free on the plan. And there's half the pack here, and half a pack of ages ago when I made a spice and ice chicken recipe. I froze some of the chicken, so I've got some of that in there. Some I forgot what it's called, but it's a spice and ice flavoured chicken anyway, with peppers, red onion, tomatoes and a few green leaves. I've then got my weighing book and 2 apples. I actually intend to eat this straight after weighing. So I'll eat that at Slimming World and nobody will care. And then this bit is what I have while I'm at the fashion show. So I've got a packet of Ringos for 3.5 cents. I've got a chocolate Rice Krispie bar for 2.5 cents and a mini chocolate bar for 4 cents. And I haven't actually worked out my sins yet today, so I'll try and remember to do that for you later. Then I've got my Hydrate Mate, which is full of no added sugar Vimto, and I've got a flask which has my coffee in. Right, I better dash because it's now 5 to 5, so I hoped to catch you later. So I'm back from weighing, and hopefully I'll get a chance to jump on and update you later on my results. But I am about to go into M&Co for this fashion show, and it's open and there are people inside, so that's a good sign. I just want to make it clear that I'm not sponsored or affiliated in any way with M&Co. This is just an email I've received as a regular customer, and I decided to come along. So let's see what happens at such an event. Got all the winter coats in. Lots of winter jumpers and tunic tops and winter dresses. They've also got raffle tickets for £2 a strip, so I bought a set of raffle tickets. Nice shirt. Christmas jumpers. Sale items.
Yes, you quite like it.
What do we like on the sale rail? Underwear and pyjamas. Nice floaty top there.
I'll do it again now. Not that one, Jenny, leave it on.
Socks.
That's good. That's bottom right corner. That's his back, that's good. Yeah.
Sorry, they've just turned the lights off. All the dresses. Andrew
Oh no,
keeps,
don't do that one, that's fitting room.
Andrew keeps eyeing this dress up for me. We'll have to try that on at some point. That's nice as well. It's a nice top there.
Leave that on, Jenny.
Go this way.
That's good.
Kids and men's over there.
Leave that on.
Plenty of people coming anyway. Party wear section here. More jumpers and things over there, and plenty of people arriving. So yeah, I've had my rice pot and I've got my snacks to eat later. Do you like this? Not so sure about that. A nice embroidered coat here. Glittery jumper, very nice.
So here we've got Jade and Eva, and Jade's wearing a fluffy knit jumper with full length sleeves, which is elasticated at the sleeve as well. Nice and comfortable, really soft. And we've paired that with one of our jacquard skirts, tucked in at the waist. And you might have seen that on Good Morning Button. Laura Tobin was wearing it earlier this week too. The skirt is £32 and the jumper is £29. Eva's in one of our cord dresses, very popular. We do it in a berry and a black as well. This one we've paired with the animal print top, just for a pop of colour too. So the dress is £39 and the top is £24. Comfortable to wear as well, actually. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Thank you.
Nice, isn't it? I was just looking at that. I like that jumper as well. The pink one.
So we're showcasing a few of our coats this time round, and we'll start with the statement floral jacquard coat, full of detail and colour, beautifully embroidered with button fastening. That's priced for £89. And under the coat we've got a pair of leather look leggings, very comfortable to wear, nice and smart to dress up, with a long length top like the pink shimmering one that Sue's wearing, which is very popular at the minute. And the leggings are £22 and the top, is £24, with a button detail as well down the sleeve, crystal set. And then Chris is showcasing one of our petite coats. It's got a hood with fur trim, button front and detail on the sleeves as well. Perfect for popping up your hood when you're dashing between shops. And then we've got a super soft fluffy knit pom-pom jumper in the colour of the season, which is this mustard. Again, it's been around a while, but it doesn't show any signs of going anywhere. And that's teamed with a pair of dark denim jeans with button details on the pockets. There we are. They're £26 and the jumper
beautiful coat.
I like the red.
All the jeans are nice as well, aren't they? All the...
So we'll start with Jade, and she's wearing the chevron pattern coat with hood and fur trim. There. Banging on the windows. And that's priced at £79. And then we've got this fabulous orange jumper, which we also do in navy blue, with the seam detail down the front and the back, paired with a pair of blue zip front leggings, which is more of a skinny fit, which complements the jumper really nicely. And Eva is wearing, from our petite range, a pair of indigo jeggings with a grey jumper and sequin detail around the neckline, with the bright red coat, which is shower resistant, and again with a hood on there too. Nice deep pockets, with a zip and button front. The jeggings are 22, the jumper is 24, and the coat is 59. Thank you very much.
I've eaten my snacks, but this is what's on offer in the store. So we've got a few cakes, some crackers and cheese, some quavers and Scotch eggs.
So Eva looks pretty pink in her lace and sequin detail top, which catches the light and the eye. And she's worn it there with our velvet black leggings, but could easily be worn with jeans or leggings, as well for a more casual look. The top is £30 and the leggings are 24. And Jade's wearing a burgundy velvet dress with short sleeve and beautiful mesh top panel sweetheart neckline, which is available to order in black on our website. We can do that through store as well, and that's 55. Thank you very much.
Well, good evening. I am back at home, safe and sound from weigh-in and the fashion show at M&Co. I do always love M&Co. I've always shopped there. Right from the start of losing weight, because they do have a plus size section which I think goes up to 26, 28, and also their normal range goes up to 22, 24, so it's quite a good shop for plus size as well, and their clothes are good quality and well fitting, and I nicely fit into their size 12s, although sometimes I do find them on the generous side. I do have their, I brought it in somewhere. I do have their discount card, or their loyalty card, and occasionally you'll get codes and 25% off, which is one of the things we had tonight. And also you spend so much and you'll get £5 back to spend. So yeah, I do like M&Co. So as you might notice if you're eagle-eyed, I have got a little purchase. So I bought this, what's the description? Lattice raglan jumper, and it's in like a, describe the colour. A dark pink.
It's like a dark dusky pink, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a pink.
Yeah, a dark pink, and it was £22 originally, and I got it for £16.50 with my discount. So there you go, and it's a nice length as well. Sorry, excuse Charlie. If I just hide that, the thing that I've got on underneath. It's a nice little fit, I think. And then I can't show you this, but I bought something else for Andrew for Christmas or his birthday, because they're both quite close together, and that was £18 down to 14. So I've got two nice items for £34.55 because I paid for the bag as well. Don't know where the 50p came from. Oh, £16.50. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, if I remember, I will try to show you this around Christmas. But Andrew does watch.
Do you want me to go?
No, because you'll watch it back anyway.
I'll just make sure I don't watch this one.
Anyway, we'll show you at Christmas, I'm sure.
I'm happy about it.
I'm very pleased that I was able to avoid all the nibbles. I ate my snacks, which I'll go through later when I work out my sins. You had a quick glance of what was there. There was also some, what do you call it? Swiss roll. Swiss roll that came out later. And there were some drinks as well. I think they were all soft drinks. But if I had have gone to one of these things before, which I probably wouldn't because I would know that nothing would fit me, I would have eaten everything that was on offer and more.
Even the table.
Yeah. Every time they came around with the biscuits and the crackers, I would have eaten something, and I would have been going over to the table to get the cakes, and every time I passed, I would eat something, and I probably would have wrapped something up to bring home with me as well. But no, I didn't touch any of that, so I'm quite pleased with that. But there was a bigger lady sat next to me, and a friend was on the other side of me, and a friend said, "Oh, aren't there some lovely clothes?" And she said, "Oh, nothing would fit me." And I just remember feeling like that. I remember that feeling so well. And I had my Slimming World bag with me, but you can't say anything in those kind of circumstances. As much as you'd like to say, try Slimming World or try this or that, you can't. I would have hated anyone to say something like that to me when I was bigger. But I do remember being in that position of going to an event or going to a shop and thinking, "There's nothing for me here." So yeah, that was a little incentive as well to keep me going and keep me away from the cakes. But saying that, we have had our shopping delivered today, and I found these. These were in Morrison's, and they're like not Polish, I think they're a Polish product, and it's a cake bar or snack cake, and it's classic choco and honey, and there was another flavour as well, a vanilla flavour. I don't know what they're like. They're described as cakes with cocoa honey filling, and they're quite a good size. Can you see that? Excuse Charlie playing with his toy. So they're just like a bit like a Mr. Kipling size, and they've got a little filling, and they are 98 calories, so they are 5 sins. So I thought that was quite a good size for 5 sins. I can't try. Would you like to try one?
What now? No, I'm a bit full actually.
No,
I just had my supper.
No, he's just had his supper. It is going up to 9 o'clock. Oh, I need to tell you about this. So, I've shown you my buy from M&Co. So the what they call it, the fashion show was really, really good. I've shown you a few clips. I did think there could have been a bit better styling, to be honest, but the outfits were really nice. But looking at some of the clothes that were in the store, I did think some better outfits could have been made from what was in the store. But
You probably all crap they can't sell.
but yeah, it was I had a really nice time, and I think I might go again. I paid £4 for my ticket, and I paid £2 for a strip of raffle tickets. So I've had a nice time for £6. And obviously I've made a purchase with my 25% discount code. There were other models. There was some children, a little boy and a little girl, and 2 couples, but I didn't want to be filming everybody. I just wanted to enjoy it a bit as well while showing you some clips. So I hope that's given you an idea of what kind of thing goes on at a fashion show. But on to weighing. I am now on my own at the pay desk and I coped pretty well with that. I am on a new page in my weighing book. I'm on a spare page, so I need to get that stapled in. And then I also need to write my weeks down the side. Oh, she started on the wrong side, never mind. So, I went to weigh-in and I lost 6.5 pounds. So I now weigh 10 stone 13 with a total weight loss of 15 stone 8.5 pounds. So that, if you remember, is all the gain. I gained 6.5. Where's it gone? No. I gained 6.5 pound last week, and I've gone straight back in this week and lost it again, and I'm back in target. In fact, I'm a pound under my target of 11 stone. And I hope this week, with my videos and my daily vlogs and food diaries, you've seen how I've done that. So I'm not going to go too much into what my week has been, except to say that last week I did have the back pain. I did have Star Week that actually started on weigh day last week. So I think I did have some water retention, as well as again from whatever I'd eaten, or overeaten, as I should say. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I'm proud. This week I'm going to carry on plan. I would like to get to the bottom of my target. I don't think that's going to happen in October now, because I need £2. But it's just one of those aims that I'd like to get to before Christmas, just to give me a bit of a buffer. I will go back to, well, I have had, one day I had an extra hi-fi bar, I think that was Wednesday, but I will go back to being comfortable. If I feel like I need an extra healthy extra, I will have it. And if I'm doing a food diary, I'll explain that as I go along. So yeah, I'm really pleased and proud and glad that all my hard work has paid off with losing all the 6.5 pound gain and being back comfortably in target without having to return to the pay desk. So since today, I'm not having anything else to eat now because it's 9 o'clock. So, and I had my coffee in my flask and my sins. So I'd already had one sin for my yogurt and one sin for my sauces at lunchtime. My tea was sin free because it was the rice bowl. Did I have a sin on? Did I have quark this afternoon?
Yeah, something in a bowl because I washed it up.
Yeah, so I think I've had 3 sins already. So 6.5. 6.5 and 2.5. 9 and 4.
Yeah, 13.
So I've had 13 sins and lazy day today because it's weighing. Well, not bad, 7,050 steps. So thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for all your support during the weigh-in vlogs. This will be the last weigh-in for October. I really must get organised and find out how much I've lost. Just a minute, Andrew wants to... Go on then, where did you get your mug from?
I bought a new mug today. Look at that.
Where's it from?
That's from Wilkie's, that.
How much was it?
£2.
£2.
£2. Look at that, lovely. They do it in cream and white, I think.
Didn't buy me a new mug.
No, this is mine. You got your big mug, your big coffee.
What was I saying before you rudely interrupted me?
No idea.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support and comments. Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please click that button. And I will see you next time.